Hi. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I need to start today's video with a correction. If you see my snapshot video yesterday, I called this an allay. I know that this is not an allay. I know that this is an axolotl. I had a brain fart. It's been a very long week. I know that this is an axolotl and this is the allay. Sorry. I needed to correct myself. But welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo, and we have new spawn eggs for every single mob in the game. Now, we are very slowly coming to the end of the spring drop. Realistically, we have like 1 or 2 weeks, maybe, of new features being introduced. This is the Bedrock beta and preview version 1.21.70.24. So many numbers to say. So this will be parts of 1.21.70 for Bedrock Edition. We are expecting this update to release next month, being March. Things are starting to slow down. This update has been all about quality of life. So let's get into this. No time to waste. Features and bug fixes, starting with the spawn eggs. I wrote it all inside of this book. They said overhauled the visuals of each spawn egg to improve readability and accessibility. Now, there has been a lot of discussion about this recently in the Minecraft community. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. I am colorblind, for those of you that don't know. And I've always struggled with spawn eggs in Minecraft because everything looks somewhat very similar. I'm a moderate duotan when it comes to color blindness. So there's like greens and blues sometimes that I don't necessarily see, and reds on occasions. I don't see in black and whites. I'm not a dog. But with that being said, this is a huge change for me. Next, what they do need to do is focus on enchanted books, because seeing this is a complete mess. Continuing on, it says each spawn egg now has their own unique visual, which captures the personality and character of the mob it spawns. Each egg visual varies in shape to reflect the in-world size of the mob it spawns. So, for example, smaller mobs tend to have a smaller spawn egg. And again, something slightly up for debate. You can see here that this is a chicken, which is a small mob / animal in Minecraft. And this one right here is a cow, much bigger. You can see actually the small, the medium, and the large egg right here. Now, I've checked these a bunch. I'm probably still going to struggle here, but I'm going to do my best to try and remember what is what. Obviously, this is a chicken, okay? We have a bee, a cow, a pig, a sheep. This is a wolf. This is a polar bear. It is. Ocelot, cat, mushroom, bat. Oh, that rolled off the tongue there. Parrot, rabbit, llama, and these are going to be horse, donkeys, and mules. Horse, donkeys, mules. Now we get into things I don't... Oh, wait. This one right here is also a zombie horse. It's still in the game. Still in the game. They're not letting it go. I hope one day we will see it introduced to the game as an actual feature. How would it spawn? Who knows? This, I don't really like these. These are like the skeletons and zombies. You'll see in a minute. I'm not a big fan. The horse is fine, but the skeleton one, not so great. We then have the fish life being tropical, this being cod, pufferfish, and salmon, along with dolphin, turtle. We have panda, very obvious. Fox, creeper, very obvious. This one right here is going to be your enderman spawn egg. Silverfish. This is the skeleton, and this is the wither skeleton. I don't think they did a good job with these, and maybe they will change, maybe they won't. There's quite a lot of community feedback currently going on with these. Again, what do you like? What don't you like? I'd love to know in the comment section. Stray, slime, I'm going to say cave spider, regular spider. This is a zombie. I get like Humpty Dumpty vibes with this. This right here is zombified piglin, husk. Then we go into stray, drowned. I don't know why I said that. Squid. We have the glowy squid. We then have the cave spider, chunky witch. All of the all of the like witches, pillagers, ravages, villagers. They look really bizarre. We have Elder Guardian. We have Guardian and Elder Guardian. What is this? Endermites. Then we have Magma Cube. Doesn't really resemble it in my opinion. Strider, I really like. We have the Hoggies. Then we also have the Piglins. We then have the zombified version. Zoglin, sorry. Pillager Leader. Brutes. That's not saying what I meant. We have a Goat. This is not an allay. It's an axolotl. We have the Warden, allay, frog, tadpole. So cute. Excuse me, sir. That's quite rude. We have a tadpole. Trader llama looks cool. Camel. Yeah, this is a ghast. It's a ghast, this one. I don't like the ghast. I do really like the blaze one, though. The gradients are super cool. Shulker is amazing. Check these out. Check these out. Like, I've seen so many memes with this one. So many memes. So we have Vindicator, Evoker, Vex, Villager, Wandering, Zombified version. Then we have the Phantom. And again, we have the Pillager, General Pillager, Ravager. Then we have our good friends, the Iron Golem. Some of these eggs are just, they could do it a slight... Oh, I've took a screenshot. Don't worry about that. We actually need to do that in today's video. Anyway, then we have a Snow Golem, Sniffer, Breeze, Armadillo. I love the Armadillo one. Look at its ears. We then have a Bogged. Creaking is amazing. And then this is the Wither and Ender Dragon. They didn't do a good job in them. They don't shout boss to me like the Warden one does. So yes, they are all available. They might be subject to change. We might see slight tweaks, but yeah, new spawn eggs for every single mob. Moving on to biomes, they fixed a bug where leaves in snowy biomes were not turning white while snowing. Now, we do have a bug report, but there's a slight issue. You can't currently log into the new migrated website, so I can't actually show you the changes, but I think you guys know how this works. If you're in a snowy biome on Bedrock Edition, you have trees, it snows, it can convert them to the white version. This wasn't happening last week. A really good change here is with leaf litter. Leaf litter is tinted based on which biome it's in. So I've got a couple of examples here, like the dark oak and pale. Right now, we are currently in a plains, and this is what it looks like. Show you guys. It's a little bit like dark-ish, I would say, but each biome will be different depending on the biome you go to. Let me show you the pale oak one. Looks really cool. This is absolutely perfect because we can see this in a regular dark oak, which is where I was going to teleport to anyway. But let's kind of go into here a little bit, like, and see what it looks like inside of here. I thought it was meant to be pale. I definitely seen somebody post the leaflet and it was slightly pale. So maybe that hasn't been implemented on Bedrock Edition as of just yet. But the colors are slightly different. Darker in a dark oak, lighter in lighter biomes. And that's the whole aim with this. I generally thought it was going to be pale with this, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's converted on Bedrock Edition. Probably will next time. Moving on to gameplay changes. Fixed an issue where destroying and picking up a shulker box would make it appear invisible in the inventory until world reload. How many of you had a panic attack about this? Breaking this, opening this in your inventory, it's gone. You'd have to reload the world. Basically, people thought they had lost all their really awesome items. Just a visual bug has been fixed. Moving on to general. Fixed an issue where chunks weren't saving properly on older worlds. We then... Dude, why in a hurry? We then move on to graphics. It says fixed overlay. Sorry, fire overlay will no longer animate while the game is paused. So we didn't get the pause option in Bedrock Edition in 1.21.60. Everyone was waiting for it. And these are the reasons why. So if we stand in fire now, then we pause our game, the fire is now still. It's no longer animated. It previously was. And this was basically the same for these. So blocks will no longer play their animations while the game is paused. So if we look at these and pause, you can see they have now all frozen. And there was a slight issue with held items. It says held items are no longer displayed incorrectly when paused. The bug report said these. So I don't know. I really don't know what the problem was with these, but apparently the spyglass, trident and things and bows were kind of broken. I'm not sure if it was in like first or third person. I'm not entirely sure. But that has also now been resolved as well. Hand position should remain the same while the game is paused. Sound for leaf litter and grass. Lowered volume in sound files for leaf litter, break step, and place sounds. Lowered volume in sound files for grass dig. Oh, that explains why this is not super loud. Okay, because I was questioning today's video. I was like, have I lowered my audio down? I went into my settings. I checked my audio, and I haven't changed a single thing. They've just done it internally. It's good to know. And then we move on to user interface. We do have some changes here. Taking screenshots no longer takes the player out of the pause screen. The place controller tooltip is no longer incorrectly hidden when being able to place additional pink petals, wildflowers, or leaf litter. We also have some changes inside of here. Quite important, this one. Changes have been made to the multiplayer tab in the create new world and edit world. Player permission icons have been updated to better signal the roles, and on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch consoles now shows a message informing the player that they need to sign in to access multiplayer features. Below the message, there's a button that will take the player to the respective console sign-in flow. So improving the icons, making it a little bit easier to basically know what you're doing. And some very big changes with wolf variants. They said added 6 new wolf audio variants with unique ambient hurt, death, growl, whine, and pant sounds. Every wolf will have random audio variant assigned to it from the 6 new variants and original ones. The audio variant is not related to the texture variant. So that basically means every single wolf type, doesn't matter if you're in a plains, a desert, a mesa, a jungle, all of the wolves can now possess these sounds. Now, okay, these guys are trying to take the show. I want to just place down a whole bunch and you guys listen and let me know what you think of these. I'm not 100% sold. They are getting better. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on these changes. Is it a good change? Is it not? New whining, growling, panting? They have been added to every single wolf in the game. Last but not least, everyone's favorite, technical updates. Let's read the change log. So the technical updates this week apply to API blocks, components, and much more. We did also get some slight adjustments with the graphical, which is the deferred technical preview. This has slightly slowed down because they've been focusing mainly on the updates. But basically, it's just making it look even better. When I get a hold of a texture pack that has been updated, I will do a separate video and show you. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and then just leave a comment and say, yes, Echo, you are right. That was, in fact, an axolotl spawn egg. Have a wonderful day.